for our buddies. So, now let's focus on this problem and let our friends choose the best from the 3 sets of tapes from the engine. The group of actors means the first from left to right. Please make a choice with your first finger tip. 3, 2, 1, have you chosen? If you have, let's start writing cards. Hello, let's extract relevant information for the treasure of the first set of cards. The annoyance during import. Around pouring wine. The Queen of Swords 4. Baby, looking at the information from this deck of cards, I think you in the next 3 months, one thing you need to be aware of is that if you limit yourself beforehand, especially for baby, if you have some sleep problems at the moment, or there are some things you worry about such as the pressure of your studies or your boss and leader have arranged some work for you, then it makes you feel a lot of pressure as if you can't solve it, or you are usually very busy. Your career, your life, your love all give you a feeling of being too busy to handle. Your condition might need some rest. You might need to unwind. Take a rest, listen to a good song, go out, go to a place go to the places you like to see. Some are really good looking. Then or say buy a bouquet of flowers. Then give yourself some small gifts, order a cup of coffee. These are all good. I think your next 3 months will be filled with such small pleasures. And then wait for that. For example, you, when off work, invite some friends and go out together. Maybe go out for a climb or say go out for a picnic. Look at the sun. This for you. I think it's a very happy thing. Like nature, it can heal at that time. I think this Peter Castle, perhaps you might be missing a person from a faraway place. For instance, the thing you want to do in your mind is full of obstacles, but you have a heart of a child. This thing is filled with forward. Maybe it's a thing, maybe it's a thing. This is someone you love very much. I see both possibilities exist, and I know you have already, for you've put a lot of effort into this matter. I think you've done your best. So I think a very important keyword in this topic is never be harsh on yourself. Give yourself love, and then allow yourself to accept it, to feel loved. I think this is very important for you. I think this set of talks is full. You can pay attention to our 9 days later, 10 days later, our next, our April. These time points may be an important time point for you and perhaps can make your fortune better. I think you need to pay attention to this judgment. That is, you can relax appropriately and don't put too much pressure on yourself. Watch some interesting things are still a good choice for you. Well, that's the information of this plate. Congratulations to the treasure of this plate. Hello, the treasure of the second group of cards. Let's gather related information for the treasure of the second group of cards. The golden opulence of worldly certainties. The upright position of a cup of wine. The downfall of opinionists. The treasure of the second group of cards. Based on the information from these 3 cards, I would think the treasure of this group of cards in these 3 months, your transportation is not bad. I can see it might be. You are the darling. You have always been a hard worker, because like our experience, actually it represents that you are down to earth. No matter your work, your life, or when you are in love, you actually have this kind of one side of 50 compared more realistically. I think this group is arranged like an advantage. In the next 3 months, you might gain wealth through your usual efforts. The income from work, perhaps, for example, you have some other projects. Anyway, you can get this money and some treasures. I think it is possible to meet such a gentleman who is good in all aspects, and such a man who you are pretty good in your own terms, attracting good luck. But if you are a girl and if you are a boy, you might also encounter this type, which is very suitable for homemaking. This peach blossom, the other party might have good looks, height, education, and other conditions. I think you can pay attention to it. I believe this group can be seen. Even though there's plenty of love around us, we might feel a bit lonely, perhaps due to our daily life. You might be outstanding in your work as well, or your alien conditions.
Your background and yourself are generally excellent, but perhaps, let's say, you're in a position quite picky. The emotional requirements for her must be high. You might worry a little bit about time, so I think there's a bit of loneliness in my heart. I hope I can find my other half in life, or maybe find the original intention of my career. Give yourself a boost, a strong feeling. Then we have our full card, and I can feel the night of this set of cards. You can also, in the next 3 months, go out and have some fun, meet some friends, go outdoors and take a look around, visit various places. It might broaden your view, make you happier. You can interact more with kids and small animals. I think it's quite a good help for you. Well, I think this card suggests you may have some travel luck, like going to some distant places. Probably means like you taking a car, or for instance, your birthplace might feel a bit far. I think you can take more opportunities in the next 3 months if you have the chance with this set of cards. Go out to play with small pets or children, have a stroll. I think this might be the case. It's a relatively good way to protect your mood by watching movies and entertainment appropriately. Buy some more speculative power. Things are also possible. As long as it can make you feel a bit relieved and comfortable, you can try it. How about this plate? I think freedom is a key word for the next 3 months. Be optimistic and then make yourself a little happier. Just don't be too lonely. Grasp onto finding a companion. Remember, happiness is a treasure. Don't only focus on your career and studies. You are excellent, but you also need companionship, don't you? Alright, that's all about this set of cards. Congratulations to the owners of these cards. In the third group of cards, we drew for everyone our moon card representative, our little queen political commissar, and so on. From the information of this deck, I think the treasures of this deck will yield profit in gold coins in the next 3 months. Your luck is still very good, whether it's your love life, your money, or your career. You will achieve a stage of success. Even though it feels like a little queen, I think the treasures opened in this group could possibly lead to bleeding. For example, buy some cosmetics, or say buy some clothes, or makeup and dressing up, or some babies may consider beauty treatments such as eyebrow tattooing and lip sealing. It's about this type of baby, brothers. Double eyelids are soft, just to make yourself more beautiful. I think this set of cards treasure will improve your looks over 3 months. Whether you are a boy or girl, you will become better. This is really good news, and when it comes to the arrival of spring, I think you're quite lucky to have this set of dishes. You might eat some delicious food. I think you might receive some valuable gifts. It could be anything like an iPad or flowers. It could be bought by someone else for you, or you could have bought it for yourself. I would suggest trying our moon card in reverse. I think this card may represent a treasure. If you go ahead, there have always been some annoying things. I think in the next 3 months, this matter can be seen in a new light. You may get a good resolution. Maybe you had something in your heart previously. Setting goals and directions for your own life brings a feeling that others may perceive as are you dreaming? Maybe part of your dream is that your ideas appear like this to others. No matter what your previous ideas were, baby, only came today at the end of last month. Wisdom will be more developed, wisdom will be higher, including baby. You will learn to raise your hand appropriately, maybe give up appropriately, maybe cherish appropriately. You are likely to make a choice for yourself. The wisest, most tolerant, happiest path. So I think the wisdom of the treasure of this set of cards will increase your happiness index. And as for the treasure itself, I think it's not limited. It could be anything, like a finger pinch in the heart. If you're planning to test something, you also have the opportunity, because our gold coin flow represents this ability. Your opportunities and chances are there. It's up to you how to take them. This card itself also represents a person with leadership skills. This is because you are actually a very kind person. You will be questioned by others. Let others take the lead, and then. So you will also get relative rewards. I think you will be able to make money in the future, and I feel the amount is not negligible. It could make your daily life better. The treasure of this set of cards might make you feel like you're being loved and cherished. So I think it's appropriate to respond at times. This card has a keyword. I think it's cherishing. Cherish the fate around you. Cherish the love around you. This is a very important thing because it can make you continue to live happily. Happiness is sometimes not measured by money, material, or other aspects. A sincere heart can sometimes be a very important thing. Alright, this is the information from this deck. I think you can pay attention to June. Perhaps after September, there will be more good things happening to your baby. Well, that's the message from this set of cards. Congratulations to the treasure of this set of cards.